Hello there, everyone, and welcome to something new I'm gonna try to do. So, as you know, I try to upload videos every weekend, but on Fridays, I'm gonna try something different. Well, not specifically on Fridays. Like, this should be recorded on a Friday, but just keep listening. Every time on Friday, I'm gonna try and record a tier list video. Or not every Friday, but hopefully a good amount of Fridays. I'm going to create a tier list of some kind. And for this first tier list right here, we have a tier list of every single, well, excluding Tor and maybe some other randoms, but we have a tier list of every single item in the Melee Mario games. And I guess also excluding the arcade games, if anyone still remembers they exist. So, yeah, we got D, C, B, A, S, and cheaters. So, as you know, we get started on this first row. Red shells, nice, solid, classic. Kind of useless by themselves, but kind of go nutty when there's two of them. Solid A tier. Solid A tier item. Well, I guess, assuming that's 8, because they sucked. And I haven't even played Wii a hot minute, but yeah, they suck. Horn, please try and argue with me. It's an easy S tier. You can get it at first at any time, or you get it in second. Hit first with something. If the horn's in your second item slot, then move it on up to first. And pretty much be invincible to anything other than a blue. Like, someone trying to argue against me here. Alright, next up. Yeah. I hadn't played 7 in a hot minute, but from what I remember, the Tanuki Leaf wasn't all that hot. Like, it was kind of a mini version of the horn, if that makes any sense. But worse, because it lasted forever. You couldn't get rid of it. It didn't even go into like an active mode where you could still get none. I don't know. It just took up that slot. And yet, while it did run out after a while, most people just sit at an item box flinging the tail or hope that it just depletes. Next up, yeah, no question. Garbage item. The Mega Thundercloud would have probably gotten like S tier, but this Thundercloud, the basic one, D tier. Someone please give me a good reason why this thing existed in the first place. And Trump Queens, yeah, they do not go up in S tier. They go up in cheater tier. Now, if some of you don't know, Grichos have aimbot. Yep, they have aimbot. If they hit a wall, they will try and hit the next closest player. Like, no matter the cost. They will ricochet in some weird directions just so that they can make sure that they have the slightest chance of hitting you. If that ain't deserving of their cheer tier, then I don't know what is. Triple Shrooms. Next up. I would put in an A tier, but given the right setup, they could really bring you back. I think top of A is fine. Blooper. I'm gonna have a controversial opinion about you later, but as for right now, you are definitely better than the Tanuki Leaf. Now, I'm not ashamed to admit, the blooper has definitely tripped me up sometimes. And especially on slippery tracks, you get even more slippery. Yeah, it's just a recipe for disaster on some certain tracks. Alright, next up, Boydville. Easy S tier. Easy S tier item. please, again, try to fight me on this. Now, green shell, here comes another controversial opinion. Here goes probably one of my first controversial opinions. S tier. For literally the same reasons as why triple green is up in cheater tier. Like, it's the green shell, the triple green shell is just a green shell, but there's 3 of them. Like, come on. Next up, lightning. I mean, it literally just makes all your opponents slower than you. With then makes them drop more items and then 8 and 7, I believe. And that's probably some other random SDS game. Actually, there's only one. What am I talking about? But yeah, those older games, or any games with coins, they just drop the coins. In combination with other speed items, the lightning has the chance to be busted. And actually, I'm gonna move Soundhorn down here. Next up, Star. I mean, I hesitate to say that's better. I'll just put it in 8 here. In 8th, like, I've gotten those two as a duo so many freaking times. It's not even funny, but like, they're good. Like, they're good. They're like a solid duo. Next up, we have our first, whatchamacallit, double dash item. So, this one, the Mario Luigi Fireball is like, it's still a fireball like this one, but this one shoots it out of the spread, and this one doesn't. So, like, I kind of want to say it's B tier, but again, you can't really be strategic, like ultra strategic with it. Like, you just had to throw them all at once. Yeah, B tier. Why? I guess they couldn't find a good PNG of it. Next up, Grand Banana. Definitely a A-tier item. It is definitely an A-tier item, without a doubt in my mind. Hey, so I've never played Double Dash. Go ahead, hang me for that. I can still see the greatness of the Grand Banana. I think it also splits off into 3 smaller bananas? Or am I thinking about the Yoshi egg? Nah. Next up, Chain Chomp. So, again, never played Double Dash, but from what I've seen, it's pretty much just one mode. But here's the thing, you're not entirely invincible. You're invincible from the front, but not from literally anywhere else. So, still goes in S tier. It still has the same, I guess, personality, function, whatever. Same deal as the Blue Shell. Same deal as the Bullet Bill. But, yeah, it's just not entirely invincible. And it doesn't have the cool little Bullet Bill extensions that the Bullet Bill has. And, oh boy. Blue Shell. Now, I kind of forgot to mention this to start, but I kind of basing this tier list off of how helpful it is to the player that uses it. And while all these items can be useful in their own sort of way, Blue Shell is not that good. It is better than Lightning Cloud by a long shot, but it doesn't help out the user. It does nothing to help the user. Like, it might as well just be, like, in my personal opinion, the Blue Shell should only be an item that 4th, 5th, and 3rd can get. Because at least then, they'll probably have a better chance of getting it first than somebody like down in 9th, or wherever you can actually get this thing. Next up, Bomb S tier. If playing Mario Kart has taught me anything, is that bombs go stupid. definitely better than green shell. But a place that like on a tight corner or the tightest part of the track, there there's a little 2 foot 2 legs. Actually, that's pretty long. His little 0 foot 8 legs just wound up to them. GG's, no read. Alright, next up, Boomerang. B tier. Definitely a B tier. 3 charges, gets further and further the more amount of charges. Like, goes the shortest what's used the first time, and then the second most for the second time, and then just goes flying for the third time. Definitely can be useful if you remember that it doesn't break instantly. I think it has less HP than the green shell, but still. You use it to your advantage, and if your opponent isn't paying attention, it can still be very useful. Kind of hope that I get some sound for this, because it is very awkward. Next up, Boo. Boo, A tier. A tier, S tier. Ooh, A tier, S tier. I feel like S tier for Boo. I said I feel like S tier for Boo. Stealing items, already humongous privilege, but also making you invincible. Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, it doesn't make you. It doesn't protect you from slowing down on the off road, but still, godlike item. Feather hit C tier. Worse than Blue Shell. C tier. Like, if it wasn't a battle mode only item, then maybe it would go into B tier. But as it stands right now, definitely worse than Blue Shell. Oh boy, if I haven't already been hanged for putting Blue Shell down here, I'm definitely gonna be hanged for where I put this sucker. Yep, Coin is better than Blue Shell. Fight me. Please fight me. Because coins are actually way more useful than meets the eye. First things first, when you get them first, depending on how much you've been hit or how much you've been taking the tight corners, like just rocketing first, they are a godsend. Keeps your speed up. And thanks to a recent short, I have now learned that the slowest combo with 10 coins beats the fastest combo with no coins. I don't know how they did the math on that, but sure. But also go back to first place. The coin item is pretty much just to make sure that you don't get 2 items consistently. Because if the coin item didn't exist, first place would be nearly intangible. And they would just keep on getting defensive items until they probably end up getting bomb and soundhorn. So that they're protected from the blue shell and can just lay it down a trap. But if they're not far ahead enough, good games. Now, I know it's possible to still get 2 items in first, 2 defensive items in first, but the coin is a good buffer to make sure that first doesn't, pop off. Alright, tangent over. Next up, triple banana. Definitely goes up in A tier. Whenever my tablet feels like dragging it up there. There it is. Triple bananas and grand bananas. I mean, they're not the same. That's why I put grand banana higher than triple banana. Wait, no, I did not put a single banana up yet. But like single banana, triple banana. While yes, it is smaller. Here's something that I'm just gonna draw the blue. The bananas and wheat, from what I've seen, suck. Like, they might as well just be a slight nerf, a miniature slight nerf to your traction. because that's all they did. At least now in 8, you slow down way more. And probably also did back in 7. But going back on the triple bananas, man, this cold sucks. But going back on the triple bananas, they had the privilege of being just really solid defenses, especially up in the mid placements. Because shut up, unlike every other defensive item or every other triple item, you don't have to risk having a good attacking line. The bananas are the staple of defensive items. Like, please change my mind on that. Shut up. Fake item box. It's banana, but worse. The OG coin, I would put it. Because I believe in the fake item box, I think was only obtainable in like the first 2 spots, maybe third. But it was pretty much just to make sure that they first doesn't skyrocket ahead. And from going on from DS to Wii, the fake item box just lost its hiddenness. Kind of stalled because my tablet's doing whatever this is. Why? But going from DS to Wii, the fake item box went from looking pretty close to a regular item box to just blatant fakeness. Like, they could have just kept the question mark upside down. But no, they have to make it different so the little kiddies don't cry. What is happening? Why? Okay, so when I pause, I try to drag it around, and for some reason, it just was stuck there. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, D tier. Fire Flower, better version. Better version of the Fireball, in my opinion. Nothing more needs to be said. Next up, Golden Mushroom, Triple Mushroom, but like a billion mushroom. Yeah, nailed it. Better than Soundhorn? Yeah. You would also say Bob is better than Soundhorn. Just because he can lay as a trap. Yoshi Egg, just jump straight to that. This was a weird one. So it functions like a red shell, but upon cracking, pun not intended, it drops down 3 to 2 items, I believe. And I don't know how to think about it. I don't think... Oh, sometimes they're mushrooms, sometimes they're stars. I feel like putting it above Red Shell is the safest option. Maybe, I don't know. Hard, yeah, I don't even need it. I don't even need to play Double Dash to know that this thing had to have been busted. Having essentially double bananas in the form of bananas mixed with the boo. That's what I see the heart as. And like, that to me just sounds busted. Alright, next up, Lucky 7. So if I remember correctly, this consisted of the green shell, the red shell, the mushroom, the star, the coin, the blooper, I want to say. Then the banana, if I didn't say that already. Probably should have kept count, but I think that was like around about 7. But yeah, I'm just also gonna put the Lucky 8 up there as well. Once my tablet stops lagging. But yeah, Lucky 7, ooh. And Crazy 8, definitely go up here. 8 better than 7 because, well, get one extra item. Of course, it would be. Alright, Mega Mushroom. Goes up in S tier. And same deal as the Chain Chomp. You're pretty much invincible. In the Mega Mushroom's case, you're not invincible to falling off. Or getting crushed, I think? No. I think you're invincible to being crushed. But yeah, invincible to pretty much everything. But again, missing what makes the Bullet Bill such a clutch item to get and why every bagger fishes for it. Just that little bit of extension. Like, yeah, the Mega Mushroom, you can control the Mega Mushroom. I mean, well, you can also control the Bullet Bill. You can control both of them. The Bullet Bill way less than the Mega Mushroom, but still. I would say it's better than Chain Shot, though, just because it is invincible to everything but your sheer driving skill. Triple Reds goes up in Cheater tier. Do I need to explain myself? If second place is far enough behind, they will get Triple Reds. First place can't. Oh God, they can't do a single thing about it. Maybe they can snag 2 with a mob, but more likely than not, they are going to get hit by another red shell. If not, usually they get wombo comboed with another red shell. Cheater tier. Please fight me on that. Banana, basic. Kind of too basic to put it anywhere other than B tier. Mushroom, again, basic. Shortcut god, but compared to everything else, pretty tame. Where did the Bowser show come from? I never put that up there. But I guess we're gonna do it. Bowser show, without a single doubt in my mind. What the freak? Goes up in S tier. Guess that little freak out made me help me do it. Now, it's a bigger and better version of the blue show. Green show. Would I call it better than the Lucky 7 and Crazy 8? I don't really have enough experience to say so put it in between. Yeah, perfect. Nice job, B. Yo, I'm just gonna skip Piranha Plant and say Power Block also goes down. Also goes down in D tier. At that very least, it can still slightly mess you up. Even because in Wii, since it should be called Mario Bike A instead of Mario Bike Wii instead of Mario Kart Wii. Like, bikes drift instantly. Well, all the inside drift. They can correct themselves almost instantaneously. And, I mean, yeah, they do lose ride-up, I think. It can only really mess them up if they're on a turn that they've taken really poorly. What I'm saying is that the player needs to be bad. If the window for dodging it was a little less good, then maybe, or a little less good, a little less sweet, then maybe it would be higher than Lightning Cloud. But as it currently stands, no. Absolutely not. And rounding off this tier list, we have the Piranha Plant. Kind of an underwhelming one to end it off with, but yeah, who cares? Piranha Plant, B tier. Better than the Fireball, but not better than the Fire Flower. Did you not hear what I just said? Better than Fireball, not better than Fire Flower. But actually, better than both fires. And because you do get that, you get like a mini mushroom boost. So like you can take shortcuts with it. It eats pretty much any item in front of it. well, anything like the bananas, the bloopers, the red shells, the green shells, and coins. It will even eat up coins. So yeah, B tier. And with that, that rounds off the first tier list in Friday tier list, which this won't be uploaded on Friday, so it might as well be called Saturday tier list. But hopefully I can record these sooner so that these do actually get uploaded on Friday. And if this does get uploaded on Friday, I'm gonna look like a big buffoon. Anyways, yeah. Just one quick look at the tier list. And that is it. Sayonara!